Hello, friends. This is Cold Run back with Mass Effect. We are on the ship. I'm still getting used to. I'm. It feels really strange that there's no way to invert the x-axis. I like the x-axis being inverted, but for some reason there seems to only be the option to invert the y-axis. It was under controls. Yeah. Why? Why is there no x-axis inversion? I'm actually, I'm Googling this right now. Screw it. Mass Effect x-axis inversion. Apparently not. Yeah, apparently not. Okay. So that's weird. If there's a way that you can do that, let me know. Anyway, so we're on the ship, and if you haven't seen any of my Let's Plays before, I tend to go a little bit on the slow side, so feel free to skip past any parts you're not interested in, and that's okay. So let's take a look at the mission. Okay, I was going to say the menu of the mission computer here. Journal. Prologue on the Normandy. Your Lieutenant Commander Shepard, Executive Officer on the SSV Normandy. I'm not sure what SSV stands for. Why is it still blinking? Do I have to... Ah, that's why. Speak to the captain. So now that shouldn't be blinking anymore. Gotcha. Good, so it tells me when new stuff is there. I like that. Squad. Squad screen lets you view your team's talents. Use the D-pad, I guess, to select a talent or its rank. Okay, so there's going to be a talent system in the game. Use X to spend a talent point to gain a rank in the selected talent. As you gain levels, you will acquire talent and unlock ranks. Acquire talent points and unlock ranks. Okay. So we have 3 points to spend. Does this mean there's already... Sorry, so this means there's already something there? I don't want to do auto level up. I want to charm and intimidate. Okay. So let's see this. Basic armor. Able to equip light armor. Increases damage, protection, and grants the shield boost ability. And I don't really know what these do yet, so I'm just... Because there's certain points along the way. Aha, okay. I like how my character throughout this whole process is side-eyeing me like, what the fuck are you doing? Why don't you play the game? So certain points, as you reach certain talent points, you get abilities, but other times you just get passive boosts. So that's what the... So the up means what? Up is a new ability? Plus is... Unlock lift. Increases the force of throw to 150. Unlock lift. Okay, so if you get plus, you unlock the ability to get new stuff. So enough basic armors and you can do pistols. Enough throw and you can get lift. Understood. And then the up one. Okay, gotcha. Throw. Throws enemies. Okay, pistols is, I assume just pistols. Increases accuracy and damage with pistols. Grants the marksman ability. Marksman. Boosts accuracy. Increases weapon damage. Increases headshot damage. There's headshots in this game. Okay, so my crappy aiming is going to be a problem. Purges weapon heat on use. So it looks like this is just a cooldown. Okay, I won't worry too much about that. Throw. Throws enemies away from the caster with a force of 600 newtons. Radius 4 meters. I don't know if that's the distance I can... So it's kind of a short-range throw, if that's distance. So it's a long cooldown. 60 seconds. Accuracy cost, so it's accuracy... okay. There's going to be a lot of new systems to get used to here. Lifts everything within 4 meters of the target into the air, rendering enemies immobile and unable to attack. Drops them when it expires. That sounds super fun. Warp. So this is an early ability I can use. Inflicts 6 damage to the target every second and lowers the target's damage protection by 50%. Lowers the target's damage protection by... Okay, lowers like their armor, I'm guessing. Warp is a strange name for a damage over time effect. Singularity, and I guess singularity is after you get warped to a certain point. Yeah. Creates a vortex at its impact point that draws objects towards it. So this is very much like a control class. Barrier bolsters, so that bolsters your shields with a biotic barrier that will absorb up to 400 points of damage. Will not block attacks that bypass shields. So there are healing stuff. Okay, good. Then Charm and Intimidate opens up new dialogue options. Okay, good. This is already exciting. I'm going to have her be, as I mentioned last time, a little bit on the paranoid side, not super charming, a little bit punchy. Not punchy like drunk, but punchy like enjoys punching. So you know what, my first point? Renegade. What is Renegade? Also, I don't think that was there before. Oh, okay. Adept. Biotic specialists confuse focus training to optimize their abilities, increases biotic resistance, and reduces recharge time for biotics. So it looks like just kind of a generally powerful ability. Charm. Decreases the cost of items in the store. Oh, maybe I should have done that. Charm no, I'm going to the roleplay option. Charm options and conversations will be grayed out if you do not have a high enough skill rank. New skill. Okay, good. So I'll actually be able to see, like, one of the options might be like, I don't know. Hey, sexy, want to come back to my pad and give me your money? And the other option is like, give me your money. So like it'll tell me like what the options I'm missing are. That's kind of neat. Intimidate. Intimidate options in... Wait. New skill ranks will unlock when you become a Spectre and as you earn Paragon points. Intimidate opens intimidate options in conversations, increases credits gained when selling items in store. Okay, so you can force people to buy your crappy stuff, and here you can swindle them out of their good stuff. Okay, good. So both are useful in selling stuff, or in like economics. Intimidate. New skill ranks will unlock when you become a Spectre and as you earn Renegade points. So Spectre's got to be like an advanced class. And it looks like I'm down the path because I put a point into Intimidate. I'm like down that path. I don't know. So so green, and because I just point in green, that tells me what I already have a point in. So I already have a point in Warp. I already have a point in Throw. Let me put a point in Basic Armor too. And let's hold off on the last one for now. Ooh, R1 toggle helmet. That's a sweet helmet. Let's leave it there for now. I'm at 36 out of 300 experience. So I saw that there was only 30 levels, as opposed to 60 it looked like there were in the original. 105 out of 105 health, and looks good. But that's just me. Why? What am I missing? Oh, that's just because I have an extra point to spend. Yeah, I'll hold off on that. Codex, the Alliance. Personal history summary. Humanity and the Systems Alliance. The Alliance is the government and military of the humanity beyond Sol. Sol must be just like the sun. The government and military of humanity beyond Sol. So is that different than humanity of Sol? Than the government and military of humanity in Sol? Timeline. Okay, so we're about to get the history of humanity. I'm into it. 2069. Armstrong outpost at Shackleton Crater. Shackleton was the polar explorer, wasn't he? Anyway, at Shackleton Crater becomes the first human settlement on Luna, which I'm guessing is the moon. It's formally founded on July 24th, the 100th anniversary of the first lunar landing. Yes, okay. Lowell 2103. Lowell City in Eos Chasma becomes the first human settlement on Mars. So we're starting to expand. I mean, expand even more. And I like that it's paced pretty well also. It's not just like the next year. It's like it takes a while to get to Mars. 2137, Eldfill Ashland Energy Corporation demonstrates helium-3 fuel extraction from the atmosphere of Saturn. I don't know what the significance of that is. 2142, construction of Gagarin, like Yuri Gagarin, station Jump 0 begins beyond the orbit of Pluto. 2148, so pretty hot on its heels. Prospectors discover the Prothean ruins at Promethae Planum on Mars. And I'm probably mispronouncing these. I'm sure that the game will voice act its way into the correct pronunciation soon. Translation, 2149, translation of Prothean data leads humans to the Charon Mass Relay. Systems Alliance founded to coordinate exploration and colonization of extrasolar worlds. Systems Alliance... And I did see in the previous session the little dialogue thing that told me what... or the dialogue that was just too fast for me to read at the time, that, like, I think it was like the warp system as a whole was called Mass Effect. I'll have to double check it, but something like that. Translation of Prothean data leads humans to the Charon Mass Relay. Systems Alliance founded to coordinate exploration and colonization of extrasolar worlds. Okay, yeah, so it really is just about extrasolar worlds as opposed to the main hub. 2151, a shipping accident at Singapore International Spaceport exposes downwind communities to containers of dust-form element 0. That sounds bad. Alliance begins construction of Arcturus Station. 2152, roughly 30% of the children born in Singapore after element 0 exposure. I don't know what element 0 is. Like, where did the element... Okay, so something was shipping element 0. Something was bringing it back from somewhere. Roughly 30% suffer from cancerous growths. That's bad. Systems Alliance begins settlement of Earth's first solar colony world, the planet Demeter. Is that a real planet? I don't know. 21 begins settlement of first extrasolar colony. That's what... Okay. 2154, Commander Shepard born. 2155, Systems Alliance occupies completed portions of Arcturus Station as a headquarters. What would it say about Arcturus Station? It just said began construction of Arcturus Station. Okay. 2156, some children of Singapore exhibit minor telekinetic abilities. That's awesome. 2157, Turians encounter human explorers. First Contact War, occupation and liberation of the human colony of Shanxi. So Turians were hostile, or we were just dicks to them and maybe they came in peace. Occupation and liberation. So it doesn't say here how Shanxi became to be occupied, but whatever was occupied then became non-occupied, became freed. 2158, humans learn potential of biotics. An international effort to track element 0 exposures begins. Roughly 10% of exposed children show some level of biotic ability. Okay. 2160, Systems Alliance Parliament formed. 65, humans established embassy on Citadel. I don't know what Citadel is. 2170, Batarian slavers attack... Those aren't the same ones. The other ones were Turians, right? Yeah, Turians. Batarian slavers attack the Alliance colony of Mindoir. Skillian Blitz. Pirates and 2176 Skillian Blitz. Pirates and slavers attacked Elysium, the human capital, and the Skillian Verge. So these, I don't know if these are all the same system or a different star system or something else. 2177 Thresher Maws devour the Alliance colony of Akuze. Man, humanity's not doing great right now. 2178 in retaliation for the Skillian Blitz, an Alliance fleet wipes out an army of slavers on the moon of Torfon. 2183 current date. So I was born when? 2183, 73, 63, 53. Okay, yeah, so I'm like 19. Or wait. No, that's not how numbers work. 64, 74, 84. I'm 29. Okay. Okay. Wait, there's more? Personal history summary. Oh, here we go. Okay. You were born on Earth, but you never knew your parents. Is this a meta thing? Is this just for me, the gamer, or is this something in the actual Codex? You were born on Earth, but you never knew your parents. A child of the streets, you learned to live by your wits and guts, surviving in the hidden underbelly of the megatropolises of humanity's underworld. Eager to find a better life, you joined the Alliance military when you came of age. You volunteered for an expedition to Akuz, a lush world on the outskirts of Alliance space that had suddenly dropped out of contact. Let me just check this again. Akuz, what was mentioned on Akuz? Like something 8 people there, right? Thresher Maws, 2177. Thresher Maws devour the Alliance colony of Akuz. Okay, that was 64. So that was almost 20. I was probably about 23 at the time that happened. Okay. A lush world on the outskirts of Alliance space that suddenly dropped out of contact. Arriving on the surface, your patrol found the settlement intact but no survivors. At nightfall, the Thresher Maws struck. Mindless abominations of teeth and tentacles that rose up from beneath the earth. Constant gunfire couldn't drown out the shrieks of your fellow soldiers as they were dragged down to a gruesome death. Well, that sucks. 50 Marines died on Akuz. You were the only one to make it back to the landing zone alive. A monument on the planet commemorates the massacre, a grim reminder of the price humanity must pay as they spread throughout the stars. Ugh, that's brutal. Why is it still... Didn't I view all of them? Why is it still blinking? Oh, primary and secondary. I'm on secondary. Okay. Alien Council races, sure.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other 2 races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the 2 species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
And that's what Nihilus, I think, is. Nihilus, I think, is a Turian. They kind of look... They remind me a bit of Protoss from StarCraft, just physically. Turians... Okay, so let me just make sure I'm getting this correctly. So 1,200 years ago, invited to join the Citadel Council. Citadel Council must be some kind of alien council. As opposed to, like, that maybe that's something that we joined later. They're the largest fleet, okay. And then there's 2 other races they mentioned here. The Solarians are more military intelligence, and the Asari are more diplomacy, and the Turians are like the heavies. Discipline and honor, personal and collective honor. I'm getting like, not work. Wow, what's the? I'm getting kind of vague Klingon warrior group vibes. I don't know. Okay. And humanity and the Systems Alliance.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
Okay, so it's not like the it sounds like it started out almost like a UN sort of thing, like as an effort to unite nations, but didn't have that much credibility, and then, but it actually has power now. It's basically the international government, or its rep. It sounds like countries are still a thing, though. It doesn't say that. Maybe countries, though, are like states within this. I mean, its own parliaments, and maybe each country has like a couple of representatives, and maybe it's that sort of thing. I don't know. Okay, now that's clear. Let's look at, so we've seen options, we've seen squad codex. Let's look at map. Vehicle. Zoom in, zoom out. Okay, so I can zoom in pretty close. Normandy command deck store, there's no store. Squad member plot minerals. So there's going to be some kind of like mineral. I'm guessing mineral means that there's going to be some kind of like crafting system, or like gathering system at least, even if there's no crafting system. Surveyed transition. Okay. And is there any like wider map? What's set destination? Okay, so I can probably, and it'll probably show on my mini map then. Yeah. Okay. And then equipment. The equipment screen allows you to equip and upgrade gear for your squad. You can upgrade gear. Press left and right to cycle item types. Up and down to select an item. X equips the selected item. Square breaks down square upgrades unequipped item. And triangle breaks down the selected item into Omnigel. Okay. That's a lot of stuff I have already. I have a shotgun, I have a pistol, I have all these things already? Is that right? But I can't use it. I thought I could only use a pistol. Can't I? Assault rifle damage per second. I don't know what that icon means. I'm sure they'll tell me as I go. L3, sort. Oh, L1, details. Lancer 1, an assault rifle. Han Kedar. Is Han Kedar the company, maybe? Reliable and efficient Earth-based Han Kedar, yeah, has become a major supplier to the Systems Alliance military. Their weapons are considered stock quality at best, although their armor lines are generally recognized as above average. Alright, so they kind of suck. So they're kind of like the mass-produced things. The Lancer is a standard issue, and it's Lancer 1, so maybe upgrade it, could make it Lancer 2, and so on. The Lancer is a standard issue rifle for the Systems Alliance Navy. It's accurate when fired in controlled bursts, but it suffers from low accuracy during sustained fire. Okay, so it's meant to be like meant to be like kind of burped out. Okay, good to know. Yeah, low accuracy, medium heat sink. We've seen heat come up a couple times, and then yeah, damage per second, 120. So it tells you damage per second. That's really nice. Shotgun, storm. More Han Kedar. Let me see if there's any non-Han Kedar things here. Aldrin Lab. Yeah, so that the green thing tells you what it's from, like what company makes it. The Storm is a standard issue shotgun for the Systems Alliance Navy. It's reliable and accurate when compared to other shotguns in its class. So yeah, super accurate, very, much lower damage, or low damage. Kessler. The Kessler is a standard issue sidearm for the Systems Alliance Navy, reliable and moderately accurate when compared to other sidearms in its class. So yeah, these are kind of middle of the road stuff. And sniper rifle. Oh, I like the sniper rifle. I like how it. Oh, look at that. Do you see that? How, like, when she pulls it out, it, like, unfurls. Look at this. That's super cool. The Avenger is a common sniper rifle made by Han Kedar, primarily used by police and planetary militia groups, a versatile and reliable weapon. Has average accuracy compared to other sniper rifles in its class. Probably very high accuracy overall, yeah. Low damage per second. I guess it's just per second, though. It's not meant to be peppered out. Grenades. Alliance grenades are metal discs capable of sticking to any flat surfaces. They can be triggered remotely after attaching to a target or will detonate automatically after 10 seconds. Okay, so they can be used immediately or as mines. Solaris Amp. But very short-term mines, because it sounds like there's no way to have it last beyond 10 seconds after you put it down. Biotic Amp. Aldrin Labs. Aldrin Labs is a human manufacturer based on the Luna colony. Providing basic, reliable equipment at an affordable cost has made them a primary supplier of armor, omnitools, and bioamps to the System Alliance military. I just noticed the N7 on her armor. Is that, I don't know what N7 means. It's probably not a rank. It's probably, I don't know what it means. Amplifiers increase biotic abilities by synchronizing the element 0 nodes within the user's central nervous system. Okay, so this is kind of what we heard from before, that the biotic abilities, that things that make my character the Sith Lord that she's going to be, is that element 0 that spread through Indonesia initially, or that it sounds like it's probably used and harvested beyond that. Armor. Aldrin Labs Onyx. Lightweight, comfortable armor affords basic protection from enemy attacks and minimizes movement penalties affecting weapon accuracy. Interesting. So there's movement penalties, so you want to... I mean, that makes sense, but I don't know a lot of games that do that, that say that like, the more you move, the less accurate your weapon will be. Interesting. Okay, and then there's resources on the bottom. I don't know what any of those mean yet. Photo mode. Oh, this is for, like, getting cool screenshots. Okay, I'm good. How do I get out of this? Close options. Okay. Let's see who we can talk to. Can we talk to you? This is going to take a lot of time to get used to this x-axis thing. This is weird. As I move around, I can only target Joker in some cases, and like now I can talk to Joker.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Thank you.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Oh, okay. Caden.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Apparently I don't. I don't want to talk to Joker, I want to talk to you. Who are you?
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room,
Okay.
Commander.
Yeah, so I can't talk to y'all. This x-axis thing's gonna be really disconcerting. If is there a mod to get rid of it or something? I really dislike it. How do I control this?
I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Pressley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
So he's a Spectre. I saw that in the wait, now squad. Oh, right. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that in the Intimidate thing, right? When you become a Spectre. So eventually we'll become like him. So I'm going to predict that Nihilus is going to be one of our party members.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
What do you mean?
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Yeah, stealth systems.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
So will it tell us when we've done one of these? I don't think so, because we've already done the stealth systems one, right?
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology.
So can I skip
ahead? Normandy's
ahead?
The only ship with this prototype drive.
How do I skip ahead?
Plus, there's Nihilus.
With square, okay. Yeah, so is there a setting that lets it show me when I've cleared a tree already? If not, I'll just pay attention. That's okay too. It can be helpful sometimes.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, ma'am. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
I'm not sure what the shakedown run means. I'm not sure what a shakedown run means.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
You don't trust
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family.
Plus he's
my grandfather
a Spectre.
fought in the First Contact
that was a long
War.
time ago.
Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Codex. Oh, so a new Codex entry. Secondary. Ships and vehicles. Light lag. Light lag prevents sensing in real time at great distances. A ship firing its thrusters at the Karen relay can easily be detected from Earth 5.75 light hours, 6 billion kilometers away. But Earth will only see the event 5 hours and 45 minutes after it occurs. Due to the light speed time limit, defenders can't see enemies coming until they have already arrived. Because there is FTL, travel, and communications, but no FTL sensors, frigates are crucial for scouting and picket duties. I never really thought of that. Yeah, that's got to make it... like space battles, like really just messaging and communication and early warning signs really tough. Passive sensors are used for long-range detection, while active sensors are used for short-range, high-quality targeting data. Passive sensors include visual, thermographic, and radio... Is light lag a real term, by the way, like in physics? Can't be, right? It's got to be I don't know. Radio detectors that watch and listen for objects in space. A powered ship emits a great deal of energy, the heat of the life support systems, the radiation given off by power plants and electrical equipment, the exhaust of the thrusters. Starships stand out plainly against the near absolute zero background of space. Passive sensors can be used during FTL. Oh, faster than light. Faster than light. I was thinking FTL like that, so that must be a company. FTL, because there's faster than light travel and communications, but no faster than light sensors. Frigates are crucial for scouting and pictures. Okay, I get that now, or I might get it. Passive sensors can be used during faster than light travel, but incoming data is significantly distorted by the effects of the mass effect envelope and Doppler shift. Excuse me. Active sensors are radars and high-resolution LADARs, laser detection and ranging, that emit a ping of energy and listen for return signals. I am not picking up on this, like this is in one ear and out the other. In one eye and out the other? I don't know if that works for reading. LADARs have a narrower field of view than radar, but LiDAR resolution allows images of detected objects to be assembled. Active sensors are useless when the ship is moving at faster than light speeds. That makes sense, I guess. What else am I missing?
Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counteroffensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution.
Okay. So I get how it ended. Let me just... I don't understand what mass relays in this case means. The Alliance... Okay, 25th, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered. So is a dormant mass relay in this case, is that like the warp thing that we see at the start, like in the loading screen? Is that a mass relay? And so we were trying to activate a relay so the Turians thought the humans were going to invade them? Is that what I'm understanding? I don't understand why the practice is considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. It sounds like they misinterpreted what humans did and reacted as if it were an act of war. Okay, that's actually going to be it for me for right now. Yeah, that's going to be it for me for right now. Next time we will get another 10 feet in the ship and probably talk to Navigator. Oh my god, I hate this. I'm going to get used to it if I have to, but if there's a way to... If there's a way to change this x-axis thing, I will virtually give everyone a hug who wants it. Yep, so that's going to be it for me for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. All right, bye-bye.